Confucius once said, if your plan is for 1 year, plant rice. If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees. If your plan is for 100 years, educate children. Education is one of the most important things we experience. We center years of our lives around it. However, we're all educated differently through different methods, experiences, and individuals. My experience with education has not been typical, but by no means less useful. My family practices an alternative form of education known as radical unschooling. Radical means very different from the usual or traditional, and unschooling is defined as a homeschool education in which the student takes the primary responsibility instead of the parent or teacher. Together, the two words have no definition, but are more of an idea. Radical unschooling is the idea that learning and life are seamlessly integrated, or that we as humans are curious beings and survivalistics, so we learn what we're interested in or what we need to know to function in society, which is the point of education. Therefore, in radical unschooling, learning is seen as a happening and a self-directed process. In other words, if we want to learn and we're interested, whether it be in the world or the classroom, we will. If we're not interested and we don't want to learn, we won't. Because of this, radical unschooling has no curriculum, but rather centers around each day as a learning experience. This day can include cooking, or painting, or reading, playing a new video game, or even schoolwork in the traditional sense of the word. It all depends on what helps you learn best. When my little brother was 11, he became really interested in computers, and he researched everything he could about them before deciding he wanted to build his own. After months of work, he finally built his own functional computer, which he now uses to build his own video games using professional software and speaks multiple languages of code. It's absolutely incredible watching him excel at something that he directs his learning towards, something that really interests him. This self-directed concept extends into every single part of life for a radical unschooler. It basically follows the golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. In this, children are seen as equals and mutually respected by their parents. It's expected that as humans, we're going to eat when we're hungry, sleep when we're tired, and help out because we want to. And if we don't want to, it's easier to have a calm discussion about it than be forced to. Instead, we talk about why these things are important to us or why we do them and learn through that process. I think the two biggest things the process of radical unschooling taught me was that first, learning is a universal thing. It's not just centered around curriculum. And second, I love learning. When I realized that I loved learning more than anything, I felt like I wasn't learning enough. I wanted structure and a curriculum. So I learned division, read an algebra book for 2 weeks, and entered public school. I ended up graduating high school with a 4.0 GPA 4 years later. Because of this experience, I learned that learning styles really do differ for everyone. It's all about what helps you learn best. And if you're determined and motivated and interested in learning information, you can excel at whatever you put your mind to. Radical unschooling isn't the best method of learning for everyone, but the fundamentals that it's built on are trust, respect, and supporting your child in whatever they're interested in make a huge impact, no matter what kind of educational system they're in. So, as Confucius said, 100 years from now, what everyone learns today is going to impact all of our futures. So we should teach children to be independent, that they can excel at whatever they put their mind to, and to follow whatever they're interested in. Help children learn to love learning. Help children learn they can change the world. All it takes is motivation, interest, and a big idea.